Hello. Today I will discuss on circular linked list. Myself, Dr. Anwesha Mukherjee, currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science, Moishadal Raj College. These are my contents. Now, in my previous class, I have discussed on single linked list, and what we have seen there. A single linked list contains a number of nodes where each node contains data and reference to the next node. Okay. So, in case of single linked list, what the last node will point? What the last node will point? The last node points to the null. Okay. So there is the difference between single and circular linked list. What happens in case of circular linked list? The last node, instead of pointing to null, it will point to the starting node. That means it points to the head. So we can say that a circular linked list is a linked list that contains connected nodes which form a circle. Okay. So instead of null at the end, the last node will point to the head. Okay. So here we can see we have three nodes. The last node, which is holding the value 16, is pointing to the starting node, which is holding the value 7. So this is the function of creating a circular linked list, CRT LIST. So this is as same as in case of single linked list, which I have discussed in my previous class. Only there is a difference. What is the difference? Instead of p next equals to null, here p next will be start. Yes, rest of the part is same. First, I will ask the user enter the number of nodes. Then it will ask the user enter the number of nodes. Then, for the first time, if it is creating the list, then the starting node will be created. Else, the next node will be created. Then the data for that node will be taken. Data will be put into that node. Only the difference is that instead of p next equals to null, here it will be p next equals to start. In case of display a circular linked list, there is also a reference, that is, instead of we reach at the null, we have to return to the first node. Okay, so until we reach to the first node again, the contents of the nodes will be displayed, which is noted by the this function. Now, in case of insertion, here also three cases are possible: insert at the end, insert at the beginning, or insert at the middle. If we have to insert at the end, suppose we have to insert a node that will contain the value 14 at the end, what will be the difference from the single linked list? Instead of the next node of this new node will be null, the next of this new node will be the head node, and the previous last node, the next of the previous last node will be this new node. In case of single linked list, what you have to do, if you have to insert a node between two nodes, then the process is same as in case of circular linked list. You will follow the same procedure. In case of, if at the first the new node has to be inserted, then the last node of the list will point to this new node, and next node of this new node will be the previous head. Okay. In case of a deletion, also three cases are possible. Suppose we have to delete a node, then we have to ask what will be the data contained by that node. Then we have to find the node. If it is at the end, then the previous node of this node will point to, now the next of that will be the head, and the memory allotted to this node to be deleted will be free. If any node between the nodes has to be deleted, the process is same as in case of single linked list. If the head node has to be deleted, then the last node will point to the next node of the previous head, and the previous head will be deleted, and the memory allotted to that will be deleted, and the next node of this previous head will be the new head. Okay. What are the advantages of this circular linked list? Entire list can be traversed from any node. This is the main advantage. Can be used as list to be accessed in a circle or loop. So in the applications which require a list to be accessed in a circle or loop, there this circular linked list can be used easily. Previous node can be traversed, which is not possible in case of single linked list. Okay. So the outline of my next lecture will be on doubly linked list, create, update, and display of doubly linked list. Okay. Thank you. If you have any query, you can mail me.